We're stronger in the places that we've been broken. Now is no time to think of what you do not have. Think of what you can do with that there is. You grow as much as the amount of truth you're willing to accept about yourself without running away. There is always time. The only question is how long you will make excuses and pretend that it doesn't exist. Worry a little bit every day, and in a lifetime you will lose a couple of years. If something is wrong, fix it if you can, but train yourself not to worry. Worry never fixes anything. I love to go to the zoo, but not on a Sunday. I don't like to see the people making fun of the animals, when it should be the other way around. Destroy the old you before it destroys you. Be selfish with your time. A lot of people don't deserve it. The thing is to become a master in your old age, to acquire the courage to do what children did when they knew nothing. Every day is a new day. It is better to be lucky, but I would rather be exact. Then when luck comes, you are ready. There isn't always an explanation for everything. No one you love is ever truly lost. I like to listen. I have learned a great deal from listening carefully. Most people never listen. Weak people revenge. Strong people forgive. Intelligent people ignore. We are defined by what we give up, what we sacrifice, and what we reject. You are merely a reflection of the preferences and demands of the people around you. If you don't decide who you are, other people will decide for you. You don't have to attend every argument you're invited to. Do not discuss your past with anyone, because only you know its true story and significance. Others may not understand, or even use it against you. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. The worst kind of enemies are those who pretend to be your friends. Don't worry about those who talk behind your back. They're behind you for a reason. If you don't sacrifice for what you want becomes sacrifice. Don't change yourself just to make someone happy, unless that someone is you. The longer you live in the past, the less future you have to enjoy. Sometimes you just need to be a bit selfish. Put yourself first and think about what is best for you. Learn to see people for what they are, not what you want them to be. A man without a vision for his future always returns to his past. You can make all the mistakes you want, just don't make the same one twice. Never be so loyal that you betray yourself. You cannot have everything. You always exchange something for something. The greatest challenge in life is discovering who you are. The second greatest is being happy with what you find. You think you know someone, but mostly you just know what you want to know. People don't decide their future, they decide their habits, and their habits decide their future. The faster you do the things you avoid, the faster you get the good things you want. Don't burn your opportunities for temporary comfort. Sometimes the hardest thing and the right thing are the same. If you don't control your mind, someone else will. You can't make anyone love you, and you can't force yourself to love anyone else. The point of the argument is not to defeat each other, but to understand each other. If it scares you, it might be a good thing to try. We are the average of the people we spend time with. Surround yourself with good people to be a good person. You train people how to treat you, unconsciously or not. Sometimes you need to stop seeing the good in people and start seeing what they show you. If there's something you want to do in life, don't wait. If you do, you might find 5 years have passed without you doing anything. Success and failure are fuzzy concepts that only exist in your mind before you do something, not after. The more grateful you are, the more beauty you will see all around you, the more generous life will seem, and the happier you will become. Envy is a waste of time. You already have all you need. Sometimes the world is trying to tell you who you are. But if you don't stop to reflect and listen, you'll never be able to hear. Most of your problems disappear once you start hanging out with smarter, more thoughtful people. Everything comes to you at the right time. Be patient and trust the process. Hurting them back will not heal your pain. Someday you will look back and know exactly why it had to happen. Enjoy every bit of your life to the fullest. Your compromises and sacrifices will be rewarded. An apology without change is just a manipulation. If you spend too much time thinking about a thing, you'll never get it done. If you say you'll do something, do it. Your word is one of the most valuable things you can cultivate. And if your word ever loses that value, it will be hard to get it back. You cannot control the behavior of others, but you can always choose how you respond to it. Stop having relationship problems with people you are not in relationships with. Trust takes years to build, seconds to break, and forever to repair. You might not enjoy discipline, but you'll enjoy the results. People who show you new ways of thinking and new ways of seeing life are important. Your enemies will often tell you the truth because it hurts, and your friends will often lie because it doesn't. Your value is not determined by someone else's inability to see your worth. There are no bad emotions, only bad reactions to them. You have to learn how to channel your negative emotions in a constructive way. We often overestimate what we can do in a year, but underestimate what is possible in 5. Your past or childhood may be messy, but it's a great force in your future. Develop a willingness to be disliked. This will grant you the freedom to do what needs to be done, even if it's unpopular. Be brave enough to say what you want to say, not what people want to hear. The more responsibility you take, the more you empower yourself to actually do something about that pain. Your friends and family do not always know what is best for you. If it's out of your hands, it deserves freedom from your mind too. Don't be afraid to start over again. This time you are not starting from scratch. You are starting from experience. If you want to feel motivated to do something, take the smallest action towards doing it. You will never remember the days and nights you stay home and do nothing. Loneliness is the price you pay when you start to improve yourself. Don't take people for granted. You never know when they could be gone. You never know how much they mean to you until they're gone. Accept things as they are. Life isn't about living in the past or living for the future. It's about living in the now. People who play roles will eventually forget their lives. Pay attention. You are always responsible for how you act, no matter how you feel. Hands that were on your shoulder during bad times are more valuable than the hands that clap for you on your success. Forgiving doesn't make the person who hurt you feel better. It makes you feel better.